Hey Sagittarius, what's up? Sorry I'm late, but I was catching up on some things. Hope this day finds you well. All is well, Sag. All is well. And it looks like things are taking an upturn, but welcome to Spiritual Saturday. And today we're taking a look at 3 signs from the universe. Okay, Sag? 3 signs from the universe. So let's take a look, Sag, because it looks like something's working out. It does. It looks like something is working out, Sagittarius. You're receiving something, and it's going to make you happy. And it probably seemed like it was never going to happen. Seemed like, it was never going to happen. And I feel like this is something you've been waiting on, for sure. It's really interesting because the key to this is, if this hasn't happened to you yet, is serendipity. Like, just believe that you are blessed beyond measure and that, that good things are coming. That's basically, and they are. I don't know what this is for you, Sag. This feels a lot like being at a standstill because a decision needs to be made. And the decision, it really feels as if it's out of your hands. Isn't that always the way, Sag? So let's take a look. I drew some from my homemade deck, some signs, Sagittarius. 1414. Be sure what you're wishing for is actually what you want. Okay. Because it looks like you're definitely getting a desire is being met. And Fox is here. You're gonna have to be clever. You're manifesting money. So if you start seeing 1414 or a fox or 888, when you see a fox, that's going to be telling you, I actually feel like that's when the decision is going to be made. And I don't know, you might have to keep it to yourself. I do kind of see that, because the King of Swords is showing up, but I don't actually feel as if you're going to have to do anything because Yin is here. So this is definitely about what you're receiving. And the Page of Wands, there's news. There's news, Sag. And this is really related to maybe a change in direction that you had been planning, something different that you were planning. You're receiving it. Unfortunately, I feel like this wasn't exactly in your control because there really was a decision that needed to be made. And it does feel like you've been waiting for it. It does feel like you've been ready to go, but what it also says here, and I feel like this is talking about your desires, about that being sure this is what you want, okay? Because when this decision's made, it may come up. You may question, is this what I want? Do I really want this? Because, fork in the road is here with milk and honey, the higher power, exchanging gifts, and all that glitters. Because what I'm really feeling inside, you might need to take a minute. Like, there's definitely a decision being made. But when the decision's made, you might need to be like, well, I did want this, clearly, with milk and honey being here. And with fork in the road, there is going to come this point in which you're going to have to make a decision, Sag. Okay, but it doesn't start with you having to make a decision. It starts with someone else making a decision. And you really wanted this. You prayed for it. You definitely prayed for it. But when this comes, you might actually be questioning, is this what I want? Maybe because you've waited so long for it. Because breathe is here, and that might just be a little bit of panic, right? Because sometimes, what's that saying that we fear we are powerful beyond measure? Like, we don't fear failing, we fear succeeding. We actually fear getting what we want on some level, right? And so now that it's here, it might be like a little overwhelming to you. And with deep knowing here and justice, um, the truth is when you take the time to take a minute, you're going to discover that like right? That's deep knowing. That's your intuition, Uh, so I do feel that however this comes, like whenever this decision is made, it also requires a decision from you. And that means like fork in the road, that's which way I'm going. Am I going to pursue this? And I feel like part of it is like you've waited so long for it, maybe you can't really believe that it's even here. Because clean it up is here, which would infer to problems. And there definitely were problems. There were, Sag. Okay, and so now that it's here, because what's happening here, Sag, let me just say, you've been waiting for a long time for a decision to be made. And it's funny because you've been waiting for it really long for it, but when it comes to, at this point, giving your okay, you're being forced to and on the spot, right? And I feel like that's overwhelming. And I also feel like on some level, you can't actually believe it. And that comes from waiting so long, from there being problems and obstacles and blockages, right? So, it's like judgment is here and you can't decide if you're happy about it. Like, that's what I mean. Like with the hangman, it's like, this is happy news, and this, it really will make you happy. I just really feel like it's the moment, when we've waited for things, or when things start to turn around for us, which is what I see is happening. It's almost like we don't know how to take it. Maybe because we're not used to it, because clearly there were issues, there were problems. And it's what's amazing about this is that the problems, where they have been important, they almost seem like, how it's like when something starts to move, right? And it seems like a big problem when it's happening, but then it's just over that quickly. And that's kind of the energy. And I feel like that's where the overwhelming energy comes in. Because with the Knight of Swords and the Six of Cups, you've been waiting, and the Three of Swords too, you've been waiting a long time for this to work out, for this to not have problems, right? And then once it doesn't have problems, it's like everything literally moves so quickly. So quickly. So, you know, it's like, was that problem even a big deal? Sure, it was a big deal while you felt it, right? But the problem's being removed. Clean it up is here. King of Swords, Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. It's being removed. There's a decision being made. Um, you're getting an answer. It is the answer you want. And, you know, it's like you have to get out of this Knight of Pentacles mode now. So now things have been so slow while the obstacles were there. You got used to things being slow. Now you have to get in the mode of things moving quickly. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Talk about quickly, Sag. It goes from all of this delay, all of these issues, all of these details to zoom, bang, here it is, let's go. And it is good. I mean, I'm not going to say that. There is reason for you to celebrate. But you want to just, you're like, can I sit for a minute and take this all in? And no, you can't. The door's opening. It's time to walk through. It's time to walk through, but it's like you might be a little bit guarded. You know, Page of Cups and the Two of Cups. It's coming together. It's aligning. This could be with a person, right? Could be with a person, or it's definitely the news comes through a message of some sort, right? Oh my gosh. Page of Cups, Two of Cups, the Empress. Everything is lining up in your favor, Sagittarius. And, you know, Page of Cups is also welcome news. I just feel like you don't know how to react to it. You're kind of two minds because, you know, everything was so challenging up till now. For whatever this is, Sagittarius, which it really could be anything. Could be love, could be finances, could be a goal you've been trying to achieve. So you could be moving, could be anything, because it wouldn't tell me specifically what it was. But it was definitely something that you've been waiting on, something you've wanted, something that had a lot of problems. And wham, boom, it's done. It's here. It's here, Sag, just like that. And just like that, you know, Judgment in the Chariot. For real, for real. Decisions made, and now it goes really quickly. And just jump on, Sag. I love this for you, actually. You know, we love that moving forward energy, if I'm being real. You know? So let's see what this means for you, Sagittarius. And thanks, y'all, for all your kind words. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you like it here. I seriously am. I like it here. You like it here. We're all glad to be here. Okay. So what does this all mean for Sagittarius? The Chariot. What does this all mean for Sagittarius? Knight of Wands. It means that you don't any longer have to be just getting ready to go. It means that now you can take action. Now you can move forward. Now you can do whatever this is, right? You can make it happen. The Hangman might be tough because you're used to the stagnant energy. You're used to the waiting for it. Yeah, you've got to move out of Hangman energy. It's time for action, Sag. Time for action. You know, it's time for action. It's not. And what might be difficult is that this is something you've been fighting for a long time. And how do I get out of that? How do I stop doing that? Right? It's just, it might take you a minute. I don't think it'll take you long. It's like getting out of fight mode, right? You no longer have to be on the defense, Sagittarius, because you're getting it. You're getting it. Seven of Cups. You may still, though, really need to make a decision on whether you still want it. whether, you know, because it does require a commitment. So, Six of Cups is on the bottom with the Ace of Swords. You did really want it before. The Tower, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Hermit, the Queen of Cups, and Judgment. I just feel like it's, you know, maybe being a little too stuck in survival mode, right? And so you need to, you know, move out of that. And it's okay for you to take a minute, you know, take a minute to take everything in, you know. Oh, Strength and the Ten of Pentacles, my friends. Things are really moving for you and working out. You can, like, just be of the mind, you know, because there's gentleness with strength too. You know, now you can relax. Now you can be gentle. You don't have to keep being in this fight mode, Sag. You're getting what you want. You're getting what you want, so you can literally soften up. Oh my gosh. I love this, Sagittarius. I love this. I don't even think there's anything else to say about this, honestly. So I love this for you. So till next time, toodles.